unveiling the stories and people that make our town so unique. I'm your host, David Wool, and I'm thrilled to bring you this new podcast that explores fascinating stories and experiences of local business owners and community leaders right here where we call home. Grayslake Rehabilitation Center is a community-based private practice physical therapy provider. Do you know they have 13 clinical providers with various levels of specialties, including orthopedics, sports, neurology, vestibular, geriatrics, pelvic floor, and aquatic? What? Did I just say they have a pool? Well, they do, and it's the largest indoor warm water pool in Lake County, featuring 2 underwater treadmills and swim currents. And recently added clinical treatment specialties, in layman's terms, Shockwave. They have both radial and focus units that are the newest tool in regenerative medicine, available to everyone. They pride themselves on the most current and up-to-date specialized care to keep you moving. If you're looking for physical therapy, make sure to see our friends at Grayslake Rehabilitation. 1 minute, your world is normal. The next, it's gone. A flood, a fire, a crime scene. Your home shattered. Your business shut down. Your life on pause. But in the darkest hour, when chaos knocks at your door, that's when Serve Pro of Northwest Lake County shows up. Not just a company, not just a cleanup crew, but neighbors, parents, coaches, locals who care. Drake and his team aren't just restoring properties. They're restoring peace, restoring dignity, restoring lives. So when your worst day arrives, call the oh no guy who becomes your thank God guy. Serve Pro of Northwest Lake County. Locally owned, nationally known, unshakably trusted. From devastation to restoration. Serve Pro, Northwest Lake County. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Discovering Grayslake. We're recording once again down here at the end of Center Street and Lake at the Loop Marketing. Big shout out to my buddy Eli. So if you guys are in the market for marketing, come see Eli and he'll take care of you. Today we have a cool special episode that we're going to talk to Miss Everett, because she's a teacher at GMS, Jennifer Everett, who is the president of Foundation 46. How are you today?
Great, thank you.
Good. I appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so today we want to talk about Foundation 46, because I know that we and a lot of people in Grayslake see a lot of posts that are made about the foundation that are out there. So, and people want to get involved in the community and giving back. So, first of all, just tell us, what is Foundation 46?
So, Foundation 46 is a program that lets teachers apply for grants to help their students and get things they need for their classroom.
Gotcha. So, how did you get involved in the foundation?
My sister, actually, Jessica Hofer, was on the board 5 years ago, and I was a teacher in Kenosha, but I really wanted to be in Grayslake and help my community. So I joined the board in 2021 with her, and then I've been on it ever since, and I got a job at Grayslake Middle School where I wanted to be, so I've just continued to be on it, and then I continued to go from secretary to vice president, and now I'm the president.
El Presidente.
Yes, sir.
But you right now are a 7th grade teacher at GMS.
Yes, the 7th grade reading specialist at Grayslake Middle School.
Got you. So through working with it before, you've seen the difference and been involved in other activities that Foundation 46 does.
Yeah.
Okay, so the big question is how do you raise funds?
So we do some dine-in shares. We've done several at the Vine. We also recently did one at Black Lung. Our biggest fundraising event is Barn Fest every year.
Barn Fest is a fun time.
It's great.
It's a lot of fun. So Barn Fest last year, first of all, let's hear, because we're recording this in the end of 2025, so the next Barn Fest is coming up. Let's talk about date and special things that are happening there.
Yes, it's April 25th, 2026 at Jesse Oaks. And some special things that are happening. We're bringing back the mechanical bull for free.
Nice.
So
that's always a hit.
Come ride that. It's really fun. We also have Stu the piano guy joining us this year in April. I'm very excited to have him. We have some games, some bags, some other games available, some drink specials, some auction items, which you are helping us with our auction items. So I'm excited to have you too.
Yes, thanks for assigning me for that. That's super fun. Are you doing, because one of the years was really fun that you guys had celebrity bartenders that were teachers from around the district.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Are you going to do that again?
I'm not sure. We might. There was some people were not following all the rules.
That's okay.
I won't name names.
But Barnfest, for somebody who hasn't been there, it's a lot of fun. It's an adult event, first of all.
Yes, adult only. It's 6 to 11 p.m. on April 25th. And we just encourage the community to come together and support the teachers. There are a lot of teachers that will be there, but we really want to reach out to the community and get parents and community members involved to come support the Foundation 46.
Looking for a car dealer that actually feels like your hometown? Welcome to City Chevrolet of Grayslake, where the vibe is friendly, the pressure is off, and you'll always be treated like family. Meet Anthony Scala. He's just not the owner. He's a guy that grew up in the car business, worked his way from porter to owner. Anthony believes in people first. That's why City Chevy sponsors your kids' teams, your town events. And matter of fact, this show, they give back every chance they get. Anthony thinks that the experience of buying a car should be fun. No pressure, just honest people who care. Whether you need a new Chevy, a quality used car, or just service you can trust, City Chevy is here for you. Come visit City Chevrolet of Grayslake right off of 120. And thank you for sponsoring our town, our stories, our voice. Let's get after it, Grayslake. Yeah, and one thing that I know that you and I have talked about, and that's very apparent when you're there, that it's full of teachers. And I think a big goal would be get more of the community involved besides teachers, because then it's just teachers giving back to a foundation that gives back to teachers.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's what I am trying to get away from. I also lowered the price for teachers this year, so it's $25 for teachers and $40 for a ticket for community members. You get dinner out of it too, so that's great, provided by Jesse Oaks. But I really want more community members and more parents and more outside people to come to raise funds for a foundation, so we're not providing money for our own grants.
Yeah, no, and somebody who also hasn't been there, there's a lot of fun things. I know you guys had like bar games. I saw people playing like Flippy Cup.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys one year had the giant, inflatable balls that they ran into. Do you do that this year too?
We haven't decided exactly what games are going to be provided, but if you want to give us some ideas.
Yeah, no, and also anybody who hasn't back there, if you haven't been to Jesse Oaks back there, so it's where it's a big indoor sand volleyball.
Yeah, so there's sand, there's the bar, there's the upper level to hang out.
Which you guys do bingo up there sometimes,
yes.
Right? In the past, anyway.
Yeah, we've done bingo in the past, too, to raise money.
Which is fun.
$1 per drink is also given back to foundation, so
you're encouraging people to drink more. Which at Barnfest, there's a lot of people that are drinking.
Yeah, but it's for fun. It's great.
Yes, it's good, and it's for the kids.
Yes.
And the teachers. Yes. So, what's the theme for this year?
Denim and diamonds.
So is that like a dress code that we have to have a certain?
It's not a dress code, but I just think it's fun to put a little bit of country and a little bit of fancy together. I thought having Stu there would be a little bit more fancy, so I added the diamond thing, but it's just nice to dress up and get out and have fun together.
Yeah, and there's so many people in the community. Anybody that comes here, you're going to know a ton of people.
Oh, yes.
So this is our shout out for people to gather, people to come together for a fun night for charity. I think there's no better thing to do, right? And we're always looking for something fun and different to do. So I think if you haven't been there, that you definitely should come. Where do they get the tickets?
Foundation 46 website. There is a ticket link for Barnfest.
And what is that website?
www.foundation46.org.
Clever. And also, there's a link through that through all the. I would encourage everybody to follow on socials as well. And that's just Foundation 46. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Foundation 46 on Facebook and support Foundation 46 on Instagram.
Gotcha. And for people, this isn't just for people that have kids at 46. Any community member around that wants to just be a part of community.
Yeah. And you don't even have to live in Grayslake. If you just want to come out for a fun night, come support us.
That's awesome.
We also have a Tom Meskel Award presented at Barnfest 46, which I wanted to make sure that was mentioned.
Yeah, and that award that you guys get up is a big honor, and it's really fun to watch people gather around because it's a part of the past and honoring people that are making a difference as well. Okay, other ways that you fundraise are through sponsorships, right? So I know that I've seen your things trying to hit us up for sponsorships around. So if you're listening and you're looking back to give a good cause, I want to give a shout out to the people that we actually have already, and are more sponsorships available.
Yes, we definitely have more sponsorships available, and I'm hoping to get those solidified in the next month or so I can start promoting your logos on our flyers and announcements. But I wanted to say thank you so far to JPV Financial, Jody St. Mars and Educators Advantage, the Loop Marketing, Old Time Antiques, and the University Center of Lake County for sponsoring us so far.
Yeah, it's nice to see these people come through. And shout out to all those guys, because I know anybody listening that those people sponsor a ton of events in town, which is much appreciated. But I would love to see more community come together, especially for our schools, right? Because, I mean, that's such an important way to give back.
Yes, and I wanted to make a special shout out to Jody St. Mars and Educators Advantage for sponsoring the last 3 years that I've been a part of planning for Barnfest.
Wow.
I appreciate them very much, and I think it's a great way for Educators Advantage to be able to talk to teachers, because they help teachers a lot. So thank you to them.
Yeah, and that's close to home for Jody too, because I think Jody was an assistant principal and an educator before real estate. So it's kind of, I know that cause resonates with her as well. All right, so those sponsors, so you still do have sponsorships available. Are you also looking for raffle items, raffle baskets to give out there?
Yes, we're looking for raffle items and auction items. We're trying to be a little bit different this year, not just baskets, but maybe we have some things in mind, like a fire truck ride to school, police car ride to school, maybe possibly an airplane ride somewhere we're looking into.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't know how you're going to find that, but I wish you luck.
We've already have someone inquiring, so.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's really cool.
Something new this year.
We're taking a quick break just to say hello, because everybody knows Nano, and Nano knows real estate. And actually, I believe that's the name of her Instagram page. So if you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, or know somebody in the market for a home, contact Nano from Baird & Warner. She's a Grayslake girl helping out Grayslake people.
The Grayslake Chamber of Commerce isn't just networking, it's opportunity. Members get exposure through local events, online directories, and social media, plus access to exclusive resources that help businesses succeed. Make new connections, grow your brand, and be part of the events that bring our town together. Learn more and join today at grayslakechamber.com. The Grayslake Chamber of Commerce, the new wave of business.
But yeah, any way to give back for things that people experiences and things for kids or their families to do would be very nice.
That's cool. All right, so shout out anybody listening that knows somebody that may have something that are connections to an experience, to a raffle basket or anything they can get. I know they'd really appreciate that. I also see online all the time that you post about your foundation meetings. I know that you have a foundation board, but is everybody welcome to that? Do you need anybody else on the board? How does that work?
Oh, yes. We are always looking for more people to help. And we are recently changing our board meeting days from the first Tuesday of the month to the first Thursday of the month. So now we are meeting on Thursdays at Frederick School in the Falcon Room, and it is open to the public, so anybody can come and join us. The next couple meetings are planning for Barnfest, so if you would like to join us for that, we would appreciate it. The more hands-on, the better.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people joining us recently. My goal is to get at least one person from every school to join, because I feel like if you are at your school and you're a representative of Foundation 46, someone at your school has someone to go to. So I work at GMS, and I feel like the people at GMS are comfortable with coming to me and talking to me about Foundation 46, and I can mention things in staff meetings, so I'm hoping to get somebody from each school to come just be a part of our meetings, listen to what we have to say, and spread the word to their schools easier.
Right. And I'm sure so how many, there's 7, is that correct?
7 schools, yes, that we help.
Nice. So that would be 7 people if you could have one person,
I would love
dedicated
that.
From each school. And I know that any time that you volunteer or run a volunteer organization that you always need more help, right? And the more people from different communities or different schools that come in make everything easier.
Yeah. And even if you can't help plan Barnfest or do other things, just to be there and listen and help spread the word to your school is important for us.
Right, and other ways they can help are sharing your social media posts,
Yep.
sharing this podcast to make sure that they get the word out.
Yes, definitely.
Because obviously I run different, events like that. It always helps when you have other people sharing it, and that takes 2 seconds for somebody to do right now. Like if they see your post, just share it out and gather groups of friends to come. I think that's cool. But you're right, the more people involved in an organization like that makes it a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Okay, so we talk about Barn Fest. Anything else that goes on through the year? Other things? Dining chairs are super important. Do you have any more of those planned right now?
Not yet.
At the moment.
No.
Okay. So if a restaurant owner is listening right now and they want to help out and have a fundraiser or a dining chair or a special night like that would help out also.
Yes.
Okay. So I know that we talked about this. But it's always hard because when Foundation, because I was involved in Foundation 46 like way back when there was like softball stuff, and it's fun in the way to see that how it goes through, but it's hard to run events where you actually are fun for the community but actually still bring in revenue to help the cause, right? So that's hard. So the money that's raised for these, give me some examples of what that money goes towards.
So yes, the money that we raise at Barnfest and the Dine Shares go towards grants that teachers can apply for. So there's 2 different grants that people can apply for. We have a project grant, which is $500 to $1,000, and then we have an impact grant, which is anything over $1,000. So you go online and you fill out a Google form about anything that you want, really, that is creative. If you look at the Google form, it wants to impact the most kids as possible. So maybe you reach out to other schools and see like what their math teachers are doing or reading specialist is doing or a STEM teacher is doing, just so like you guys can combine together to reach the most students as possible. Some examples of winners that we have, some grants that we have provided, are a lot of books, leveled readers, a little library. Before I became president, I won an award for a grant for these audio books that students can listen to while they have the book in their hand. Other people have done sensory kits, a lot of STEM stuff, instruments, manipulatives. There was a project granted for newcomers into our country to help them feel more comfortable in the classroom.
That's cool.
Yeah, some family read nights, some yoga mats. Somebody had a author come in and do a presentation at their school, which I thought was really great to do. So just some ideas out there. Just different things that our schools don't provide. So that's what it says.
So it's financial help for things that the school itself doesn't provide. So looking for extra money to be creative or have different programs to enrich the kids as well.
Exactly.
That's cool. How many people applied for stuff last year? Because I think that there's opportunity here for teachers that need something and they can't be shy, that you want to encourage them to go do that.
100%. That's why I want teachers to know, like, we are ready to help you. We want you to apply. Previously, in the years, we've had grant cycles, and there's always been deadlines. And this year is the first year that we have no deadline for grants. So anytime you are free or you have an idea, you can apply. And then at our monthly meeting, we will review the grant and get back to you. So I just think that helps teachers, because I know everyone's busy and I know like it's an extra thing to apply for a grant. But we wanted to take away the deadlines and open it up to anybody at any time.
That's cool. So it doesn't have to be just right now that they're listening to this that they can apply. They can apply anytime they might have a creative idea.
Yes. Or any weekend you have free to write a grant, just apply. Or anytime you have like something in mind, you don't have to wait anymore.
That's cool. That's cool. So how many do you choose for that? Does it depend on the money you raise? Because I know there's a certain dollar amount for each one.
We don't have a specific like amount that we say yes or no to. We just follow the rubric, and if you score a certain number on the rubric, then we say yes.
Gotcha.
So there are times that teachers will apply for a grant, and we just need a little bit more information. So we'll write you back and we'll say no at this time, but could you please provide more details, or can you please add in more examples or what you're going to do with it. And we really want those teachers to reapply. Answer our questions, reapply, and because we really want to say, yes, we want to give you the money, but we do have to follow a rubric.
Right. So do you have ones that are in right now? Do you have people that are applying for grants right now, or do you need those No.
Not at the moment.
Wow. What are these teachers doing? This is like free money for them to be creative. That's really cool.
We did have one so far this year, but we would like some more.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looking for a place where there's always something happening? Welcome to the Grayslake Village Center. Whether you're planning a family outing, a date night, or a fun night out with friends, the Village Center has something for everyone, year-round. Enjoy a fantastic mix of restaurants, unique retail shops, and exciting events that bring the community together. And just steps away, you'll find Central and Gelatin Parks, home of the library, aquatic center, skate park, senior center, and numerous recreational opportunities. Whew, that's a mouthful. So if you're looking for something to do, come explore, dine, shop, and play right here in the heart of Grayslake. Find out more at grayslakevillagecenter.com. And go check them out on social media and give them a like, give them a follow. Okay, so that's super fun. Okay, so we're giving a shout out for people, to follow on socials.
Definitely.
Check out the website.
Share our stuff, yes.
Yes, share it. Buy tickets for Barn Fest.
Yes.
Because that's a hugely important
We do have
thing.
some sold already. So,
you do?
Yeah.
That's good. And you're directly competing with my event, thank you very much,
We're
in
not
February.
talking about that.
We're not mentioning my event on there, but it's cool to see community things that come together, because there's all these things, and I know for people listening right now that people are always hitting business ups for sponsorships for these raffle baskets, and they're asking you to be in 100 different places to do this. But I think this is one of the ones that affect everybody in our community, is the schools.
And 7 schools. That's a lot of people.
Right, exactly. And there should be people applying for grants left and right. I'm
Yes.
sure that we'll working with teachers. I'm sure you have a lot of your friends and colleagues that you hang out with that need stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you can directly see. So that's kind of fun to do.
Definitely. I feel like we should be reviewing grants every month.
Yeah, and don't be shy. Get out there. One of the last podcasts we did were like small business grants, and how many people need stuff, but maybe they just don't know about it or how to do it. But it sounds like it's just easy. Get to the website, click apply for grant, and it doesn't sound like it's a huge form.
No, it's just a Google form, and every question that we ask you, we just make sure that you look at that spot on the rubric, just so you know. Answer the question fully, look at the rubric, and apply.
Right. And I'm glad that we've gotten to say rubric 7 times, because I don't even know what the hell a rubric is. But
teachers do.
Teachers do. The important people that want to know what a rubric is knows. All right. So I know that actually I was looking through, and I found something very fun today, that you were actually on the podcast 2 years ago with your sister for your T-shirt business.
2 years ago today.
2 years ago to the date, which is very fun.
Jam and T-shirts.
That's right. Shout out to Jam.
Episode 45.
Episode 45, and I think this is over 145-ish.
Wouldn't that be funny if it was 145?
It would be fun, and then 2 years to the date. But what we did then, but because we have to do this, and we're talking about sponsors, so this portion of the show is sponsored by our friends at JPV Financial. Joe Velez, just a great dude. So we're going to take a short pause here and do something we call the Grayslake Hot Seat before we finish up, if that's okay with you.
I guess.
The Grayslake Hot Seat is brought to you by Joe Velez of JPV Financial. It's often said that those who fail to plan are planning to fail. Joe Velez and his team at JPV Financial create unique financial plans that address some of the most difficult challenges that people might face as they get older. No matter what stage of life you're in, having a proactive financial plan can help navigate some of the difficult decisions you'll face, helping you live your life by design, not default. Securities and investment advisory service offered through Osaic Wealth Inc. Member FINRA SIPC. Now for the Grayslake Hot Seat. Hey, thanks, Joe. All right. When you first meet someone, how does someone impress you?
I didn't know I was starting the hot seat right now.
Yeah.
I thought we were taking a short break.
No. Well, yes, we're taking a short break from talking about 46.
How does someone impress me?
Yes, when you first meet someone.
With their jokes.
It's humor.
Sense of humor.
Okay, gotcha. Because you get to deal with a lot of people. You get to deal with students and other teachers and everything. So here's a shout out to the students on how to get on the good list here. Tell me something that's on your bucket list.
Oh gosh, a hot air balloon. but I'm really scared. I almost did it one time.
And you didn't. It got
And
canceled.
the weather
chickened out?
canceled it, and I was so thankful, but I feel like I should still do it.
All right.
I just went to the Hot Air Balloon Festival in Albuquerque. I didn't go up in the hot air balloon, but it is on my bucket list.
That's probably an amazing experience.
And scary.
And scary. It's scary. Well, to see all of them up there, I'm not sure that I would do that.
It was wonderful.
Okay, what's the last thing you searched on Google?
Oh, gosh. Should I look?
Sure. Last Google search was, drum roll please.
Oh, food at Old Orchard Mall. Trying to figure out New Year's Eve plans with my kiddo.
That makes sense.
We might be going to Putt Shack, so I was looking for a fun restaurant by Old Orchard Mall.
Nice. Do you consider yourself street smarts or book smarts?
Well, I should be book smarts because I'm a reading specialist.
Well, I would hope so. Or a combination of both.
But I'm just really bad at trivia, so I would not consider myself book smarts.
Okay. So we're going to go with street smarts.
I guess.
All right, your final answer. Who's the funniest person you know?
Dave Wool.
All right. Tell me about your first car that you ever owned.
Oh, my first car was a green Thunderbird.
Do you know what year it was?
96, 94.
Okay. Is it a cool car?
I don't know. It was a family, hand-me-down, so I was just grateful for it. It cost me $10.
That is a deal.
It was. They're like, well, we can't just give it to you for free, so.
Okay.
But I crashed it my first night. Not crashed. I ran into a fence.
Some people
So there
would
was
call that a
some
crash.
damage.
There was some damage.
I didn't know how to turn the headlights on.
Okay. I'm glad you're ready
I
to
don't know
drive.
if I want to admit this to everybody.
Right. No one's listening anyway. You're perfectly fine. Do you have a nickname?
JFO.
Tell me something that you wish you learned earlier in life.
Oh, gosh. I think I answered this on your last podcast.
Yeah.
Managing money.
Okay. That's a very popular answer, by the way.
Yeah, well, because earlier, I just blew it all, and I didn't really plan ahead.
Gotcha. If you had to have a theme party at your house, what would it be?
I did this one, too.
Okay, fine. Apparently I need to change things, folks.
Last time you asked me, our theme party was our prom, and I did it.
Oh.
It was great.
Okay, so now if you had to have a theme party, what would it be?
A different theme party. I haven't really thought about it in a while. Maybe a all around the world kind of thing, and have a lot of different types of food and culture and music, and that'd be kind of fun.
Gotcha. What kind of music do you listen to?
Country. All day, every day. I've been to over 100 concerts in the last 8 years.
Oh, my goodness.
100 country concerts.
And what was the favorite one out of those?
Oh, Luke Combs.
Nice.
I've seen him the most everywhere.
Gotcha.
Canada, Seattle, Wisconsin, Chicago.
All around the world.
He's my favorite.
Nice.
It is around the world.
Let's see. Do you prefer texting or talking?
On the phone?
Yes, we're talking about
talking in person I like better than talking on the phone. I don't really like talking on the phone that much, so I would say texting.
You're a texter. What is your favorite Grayslake event to attend?
Summer days.
Summer days.
They're my favorite.
Why?
It's my favorite because I love summer. I love being off for summer. I love live music. I love, seeing a bunch of people that I know and hanging out and having a good time. It's very convenient to where I live, so I like it the best.
Gotcha. Have you ever won an award? Apparently it meant a lot to you.
Seriously, I feel bad.
Have you ever won an award?
I won first place at basketball recently.
Oh, yes.
Is that an award?
No, that is. Hey, and shout out to the GMS 7th grade girls basketball team.
Yeah.
First place in conference.
Yes.
That was very
That's
cool.
an award, right?
That is. So you're involved in that, and you coach basketball. Anything else?
Coach basketball, work for Jam and T-shirts, work as a reading specialist, volunteer for Foundation 46.
Nice. So you're very active in the community, which is cool.
I try to, yes.
What's the last show you binge watched?
I don't want to say this. Mormon Wives.
Mormon Wives. I bet a lot of people are listening right now that are currently watching that.
Mom talk.
I don't even know what that is. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Night owl, for sure.
Got you. Pool or ocean?
Ocean.
Favorite candy?
It used to be Almond Joys, but I'm Almond Joyed out because everybody at my school found out. So they gave me a lot. Now I like Kit Kats.
Oh, nice. And now we'll get to our two that I have to do that I'm legally obligated to. Is, have you ever eaten a roller dog from a gas station?
Never.
Never.
It's on my bucket list.
That is on your bucket list. Besides a hot air balloon,
Yes.
the roller dogs are on your thing. And tell me about the second time you got arrested.
How about you tell me about the second time you got arrested?
All right, so we're done with the Grayslake hot seat. Thank you for participating in that. Okay, what are we, things about Foundation you want to mention that, Foundation 46 that I haven't asked you that we need to make sure people know about?
Okay, there are some things. So something new and exciting that is coming up in 2026 is we are going to look into doing student scholarships. So not only can teachers apply for grants, but we are trying to get involved more with students and how we can help them. For example, maybe like a sports fee if they cannot afford it, something that they need. So we're working out all the logistics and maybe like a form or something for families.
Yeah, so families would apply for stuff like that.
Yes.
That's cool.
So we want to help more than just the teachers.
Right. So I want to mention, too, that I just got to speak at the Grayslake Chamber, and we were talking about around Grayslake about people in need, and obviously what you're doing is our acts of service to bring good things to teachers, to families, and I was talking about that. I don't think people in Grayslake realize how many families we have in our town that really need help, right? And that would be a wonderful way to give back from Foundation and for other community members to be involved in that, right?
Definitely.
And to change people's stuff like that. All right, I'm sorry, I totally interrupted you. Other things that
No, you're okay.
mention?
Something that we tried 2 years ago, I believe, but we're bringing back in the spring is scavenger hunts.
Oh, fun.
Around the school. So you and your family can do a scavenger hunt around each of the 7 schools, elementary and middle schools in Grayslake. That we just ask for a donation for. We don't have like a specific amount. So you give a donation to Foundation, we send you the scavenger hunt, and it will be fun. So we're going to bring that out in the spring and summer so families have something to do during the spring and summer.
It sounds like you guys get to brainstorm on some different ideas to do more than just grants for the
we
teachers.
also just want families to be involved and, with their community and their school and with each other. How great is it to go out with a bunch of kids or your child's friends and do a little fun scavenger hunt around your school? You get to be outside. You get to learn things about your school that you may not have known in the scavenger hunt, which is really fun.
Yeah, and when you say that, because I'm obviously involved in a lot of baseball, and so many people that we see are all involved in sports, and their lives seem to be around on sports or clubs, or saw the cheerleaders walking out today, and they're at competition all day. It would be nice to see more people get involved with their schools, right? Because that's really important.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so, and you can come up with some fun things for people to do.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I thought of that when I was in Arizona, because I went to Arizona for a country concert, and we did a scavenger hunt around Arizona, and it was just really fun. So then we brought it back to Grayslake and made a scavenger hunt for each school.
All right. Very cool. What else you got on there? Because I know you do have some notes written down.
Oh, yes. I just wanted to also mention the employer match.
Oh, yeah. We were just discussing that before we went on air, and I think that is a wonderful opportunity that maybe people don't even think of, that these things can happen for, even at Barnfest or for anything.
Right. So if you work for a local business or corporation, there are a lot of companies that match employee donations. So some of them on our website that we have listed are AbbVie, Allstate, Cardinal Health, CDW, First Midwest Bank, Grainger, Kraft, Discover, Motorola, and I'm sure other businesses would do the same thing. So if you work for one of those businesses and donates to a foundation, your employee may match it.
That's cool. So they make a donation. Like I know last year there was somebody who gave like $1,000, and then their company matches it or double matches it. So and that money goes to the school. Or
Grainger, actually. So we had someone donate $1,000 at Barnfest last year. thank you to them. And then Granger matched it, so we made, I think, $3,000 to $4,000 off of that $1,000.
See, that is awesome. And maybe people that work at these companies don't even know that exists.
Exactly,
so,
right?
Yeah, and so if you work there,
yes, help us out.
Right, and it doesn't have to be $1,000. Even if they give $100 or $200 or whatever, that if they double or triple match that can make a huge difference.
Right. I'm wondering even if your Barnfest ticket would count, because that's technically a donation to us.
Right.
So if you and a friend buy tickets, that's $80, and your company matched it, we would appreciate anything.
Yeah. Most people have no idea what to do with their aging loved one who needs help. Well, there is a solution. A company that provides care and assistance to make your loved one feel right at home. At Right at Home, their mission statement is to improve the quality of life for those they serve. They offer extensive services: personal and companion care, safety supervision and transportation, fall prevention, dressing and bathing assistance, medical reminders, meal prep, hospice support, ambulation support, stroke recovery, Parkinson's support. The list goes on and on and on. If you have an aging loved one that needs help, call Right at Home. Most people prefer to age in their home rather than moving to an assisted living or nursing home. Right at Home can make this happen. Contact Right at Home at rightathomenlc.com or give them a call, 847-984-0103. Now back to the show. That's awesome. See, always clever ideas to find that, too. So
A little like a loophole, right?
Right. And giving back, and with all of the people that need to volunteer, because I'm sure, like, how many people do you need to run Barnfest? So you need help with that, right?
Yes. We would love help with that.
Yes. We always talk about, with everybody that runs a volunteer organization or things that make the world go round, how little people, you always have the same, it seems like the same people always sponsor, and the same people also volunteer. And I don't think people understand that what they get out of that, meeting like-minded people, getting out and being a part of the community. So I'm going to tell everybody they need to do that, because I think it's just fun.
Don't be shy. We have fun, too.
Yeah. I mean, from being at Barnfest for several years, there is no lack of fun. It's something that if you don't have fun there, it's your own darn fault. That is for sure. And it's cool to see the groups of people that are there, because there's people from all over, all different walks of life there. All right, what else you got on there that we're forgetting?
I was just counting up the employees at all of our 7 schools. So we have over, let me see.
So employees, this is teachers, anybody that works in the school.
Yeah, I would say around like 500 employees. So we have 500 employees in District 46. I hope that this reaches 500 of you.
Yeah, 500. And hey, even 1% of them come and were to volunteer. Out of that, you'd have 50 people helping out.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Right. And then half of you guys share this and with the families, because, and I'm really giving a shout out right now to the community to come and help, because like we said before in the beginning and talking about teachers helping teachers, we really need the community, and it's a good way to show support back and gratitude to the people that, because our kids spend more time at school than they do at home during the week, right?
Yeah.
So to give back to those people like you that are doing stuff for our kids every day, enriching their lives. All right, before we wrap up, anything else we're missing? We know what our shout-outs are. We want people to buy Barnfest tickets. We're looking for more sponsors. We're looking for volunteers.
Yes, us, share us.
Yeah, and the
promote
people,
us.
And apply for grants.
Apply for grants, yes.
Yes,
I'm excited for that.
Thing. And I do really like the thing with the no deadline. I think that's a great idea. So that way nobody's like, oh, I missed the deadline, now I can't apply.
Right? Or they're like, oh, we got testing and we have this and we have this and I can't apply. So we took that away, which I'm excited about too.
Nice. And
quicker turnaround to know if you got the grant or not, because we review the grants every month now.
Great. And the other notable points, so if you've applied in the past and it didn't make it, maybe tweak that or add some stuff to it and reapply.
Yes, look for our emails if we've asked you a question.
Gotcha. Who gets these emails to apply? Do the school districts ever help out to get these emails to invite all of them?
Oh, yeah. Our superintendent shares the link and pushes it out in the newsletters. So
yeah, Lynn's great.
It's out there.
Nice to have her help like that.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Glickman.
Yes. I call her Lynn. Dr. Glickman. You can tell which one works at the school. That's for sure. But no, it's nice
you can always email foundation46board@gmail.com too if you have any questions.
What is that again?
foundation46board@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Or visit our website, foundation46.org.
All right. Okay, people listening, you guys have about 14 calls to action today. So, Jennifer, thank you for being on. I appreciate it. Anything else we need to mention? We good?
I think we're good. Thank you, Dave.
All right. And if they have any other questions, they can write in and get a hold of you to ask any other questions.
Anytime.
All right. So get involved, Grayslake. And I would give a shout out everybody to right now, to everybody's listening. Do me a favor and make sure that, as we always end, you subscribe whatever platform you're on, whether you're listening to this on YouTube, on Facebook, on iTunes or Spotify or wherever the heck you get your podcast. Make sure to subscribe so that way every Tuesday you get to learn more about an organization or a person from our community. And as we always end, especially listening to this during the holiday season, more importantly than ever, we never know what our friends or family or even strangers in the street are going through. So my shout out to you is to do 1-2 different random acts of kindness today, whether it's opening the door for somebody, just smiling at somebody, or maybe, helping out somebody who needs a hand up. So get out there, do a couple different random acts of kindness. So Grayslake, thank you guys so much for listening. Jennifer, thank you for being here. And Grayslake, we'll see you next Tuesday, everybody.